little blood goes a long way. If they only knew. Playing with their little goofy world of so-called ancient fucking stupid asses. We don't use the word magic. They got these people running around in this world of fiction. Go ahead and delete that. You can sit there and look on. I'm waiting till they come in. If they do it again, we'll just do it again. Doesn't bother me one fucking bit. Not at all. Let's go ahead and delete that. PD, what's going on, beloved? I had some donations yesterday. I wanted to shout out my brother Ganja and Alician. Appreciate it, beloveds. I got you, Devon. I guess that's Young Cherry. No, the Young Cherry was boy. Devon, got you as well. And James LaRoche, I already got you for if you come in and see this later. Appreciate it. Okay? We gotta plug this back up. It's low. I can go live. I'm gonna have to remove the third party and all that stuff. I can still go live on YouTube. The problem is the chat. I'll have to read it from somewhere else and be able to reply. Because I am tired of them seeing when I go live and coming over and bringing their little group. I don't care about them coming in, but to sit here and think they're going to manipulate something, no. My voice is getting heard all around the earth, and I love it. I got people hitting me up all the time. I'm like, why aren't y'all over here? You know, I'm like, you see, I put a post up in memorandum of my crib brother, Al Dworkin. Italian Jew. He knew. He had a little episode before he got out of the military. I mean, he got out of the police department. He kind of used some racial epithets, but it wasn't really racial because we all did it together. We grew up together. So everything that we did was a compilation of ignorant ass adults. And then when he joined the police department, I trained with him for years, get him ready and some other guys. When he went into the police department, he got around very corrupt individuals, just like y'all are very corrupt, everybody. And stupid is as stupid does. That's what that is there for. And we're going to go a little further in depth, okay? This chrysanthemum tea is excellent, y'all. It's really good. You're supposed to sip it. See my chrysanthemums down there? Can you see them? I don't know. Let me see. Can you see my chrysanthemums? It is delicious, y'all. It is absolutely just phonetically delicioso, you dig? As I was saying, I had over 125 people, some of them in other countries, hit me and I subscribe, and they unsubscribe me, and I'm like, what? And I had 25 friends of mine says, I subscribed in the last 2 days, and they're holding me at 1,623. And I'm like, wait a minute. Now, I've had in the past people hit me up saying they subscribe, and I'm like, and I do screenshots sometimes of the page. I got to go delete it, keep room clear. And I'm like, wow, these bastards are abhorrently disabled in the mental. But, I have other platforms that I can use. I expressed to y'all that I have. Hold on. Al. I have a Patreon, but I can't really do nothing until people go over there and pay monthly. I've got 2 people. I think Rondo and Snoo. I'm like sitting there going, people are talking about crap and they got thousands of followers. I'm like, what is going on? I'm here to educate the masses. I don't care what they believe in. I don't care. I'm here to share And I'm going to read. Don't worry, today we're going to read. I feel a lot better where I can sit up and I don't feel I have to lay down or whatever. But it's mind-googly, boggly, whatever the you want to say, boggling, Google. I don't care. It's like, what in the what? They got issues. You dig what I'm saying? They got some issues. This is what happened. And some people still believe in liberal and conservative. Like, stop already. Like, what is wrong with you? Is it so hard to comprehend that if the conservatives were really that solid, things wouldn't be happening to brothers and sisters in Texas and Florida, and the goofies running around would actually stop being goofy and start joining together? These dummies in LA, and oh man, I don't even want to talk about the drug addicts. Man, I remember one time when I was in LA, man, I was watching people stand right over there by Skid Row, because I don't fear nothing. And because even if you got a certain walk or look about you, man, they just figure like, oh, I had a couple guys told me, you remind me of Sheriff, blah, blah, blah. All right. Yeah, I am, man. Come on, man. Get out of my way. Yo, I said, dude, I fade anybody, bro. And I ain't talking about like fade can't fight. I'll fade and knock you the fuck out. All right, chief. I mean, that was all I got. Now, there's some cats who turn around and turn back around because their mind is going and you'll walk away without paying attention and stick you. I'm telling you, man. Anyway, I'm watching cats, police riding by, sitting out there, smoking crack and shooting. I'm sitting there going, you can't make this up, man. I don't even want to talk about over there in Philly, yo. How many times we used to go down there? I was ignorant at that time. I didn't have, like today, I have a tear in my eye. But then I used to walk down and be like, the drug dealers, they kind of knew who some of us was, so they wouldn't try and get all. Because about the hand, we don't care. We know you ain't in the gym. You over there slinging. Everything with you is a mouthpiece. So we'd be like, Islam, and they just, and we walk and we were checking people to see who's out there that we know, And Seattle, Washington, the same thing, man. There's a park I like to go to. I used to like to go and sit down, and you can look out over the water where they had a big Ferris wheel up a little ways off on the other side. And you could smoke a blunt. You could, certain amount of drugs. We go out there and roll some blunt, and we like smoke that and have a beer and be like, yo, let's go and get some tacoleros, or whatever, right? So it's been a while since I've done that. But the thing is, everything is off the chart, and you want to believe that this country is good. It's not the country. Whenever I hear people say this country is messed up, the Americans, no, man, I'm not American, motherfucker. I ain't no U.S. citizen either. Don't get it fucked up with some fake-ass dilly-dally paperwork. The lie of history. I'm autochthonous to this land, my ancestral land. I am of the Republic, for the Republic, and I stand by the fucking Republic. Anybody else with their scripted, made-up shit, you could take that and shove it up your ass. You want to hold on to these fake-ass presidents who are all related? This fake-ass oligarch of inbred motherfuckers? You be right there. I have nothing to do with you. I don't care about you. There's nothing about you I care about. Nothing. And some people need to hear this. I had to do a video this live this morning and put it out there to so-called family people I grew up with. Let them know exactly where I stand. How do you get into a certain point, almost 6 decades of this existence, right? And motherfuckers with one or two more, a couple with maybe a decade or less than you, and they still running around fucking like they're wearing Mitch Max goddamn socks. Not saying there's something wrong with it, but that's another parlay I don't want to get into. I don't have time for these motherfuckers if they can't get their head right, get their head up out their ass, and consciously subjugate themselves to be better people. I'm not scripted. I'm not gimmicky. And if somebody feels something about that, they can say whatever they want. I'm of the old guard. I've had enough of these worthless ass fake Jews, and there's enough of these Hasidic motherfuckers who look at you, because right now you got a bunch of peckerwoods running around. Well, the real Jews no longer exist. See, that makes them feel comfortable in their fake ass whiteness. All right? We're not talking about all pale skins. We're talking about these little wayward ass goofy motherfuckers who don't have one bit of truth in them. No, we're still here. As far as the real goddamn Judeans. We're still the fuck here. That's what these Zionists fucking did, so they can corrupt and pollute. And these stupid motherfuckers are so smart, they can't even see it for themselves. We haven't gone nowhere. And then you got, they set up monkeys to be us. They set up monkeys to play us. And then, thank goodness, some of them realize it. But there's a majority who still believe that 1.1 or 3 point, they ain't even a fucking percent. I could take one city and fuck all them up. But the thing is, the reality is nobody's paying attention because everybody's got this big ass, and nobody, we ain't put it there. We didn't put the motherfucker there. We didn't put the chip on a monkey ass motherfucking Africanized, in the mountain Africanized ass motherfucking shoulders. It's funny how these motherfuckers don't even know where they really come from. And now the pale skins are telling them the truth. Because they don't mind motherfuckers finding out the truth because they have gone to the point of weaponization. Right now, the ignorance is the weapon with our people and everybody. When I mean all people of Earth. And motherfuckers can't see it for shit. I did a video. I don't know if I'm gonna share it on here. You know, where I did a little commentary on. I didn't do the green screen. I was gonna do the green screen, but I did a cut-in. I says, I want you to pay attention to this, blah, 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 blah. Not the one I uploaded, this is a different one. I want y'all to see how Zionism was really established, even though I spoke and I did a live. I might upload that video on Flippy Flop, right? I expressed how it was, Zionism is not what you did. I read yesterday, right? Zionism, they're not catching the truth of it. Just like all the things, like you see the Maccabee and all that stuff, the Star of David or whatever they call it, none of that shit belongs to any of them. None of that shit belongs to these Ashkenazi motherfuckers. We're the creators. Where the watermelons grow. They started right here based on the cucumber and what other fruits and vegetables, so-called vegetables. I'll call them all fruits, right? Sour shit. I had this goofy motherfucker, trying to say, oh, watermelon started in Africa. I said, where the fuck at? I says, you know, dynamically, it is historically in Library of Congress, the Vatican, everywhere, where watermelon can fucking, we took it over there during your starving times, but most of you were in Europe, and that wasn't even no Africa in existence time. They had to write that in because they had to change history. But you don't know this because you're a product of their motherfucking redemption. Their fake redemption. You're not even part of the real redemption of guaranteeing yourself a proper place in time with true etiquette. You calling yourself African? Most people over there say they're Nairobians or this, that, or Congolese or whatever the part. They don't call themselves. Only the motherfuckers who are part of the parliament of liars and distrustful motherfuckers who would have y'all fighting each other call themselves Africans. That motherfucker ain't comment no more. I think somebody reaches out and tell him, no, not him. I really believe that now because everybody I respond to, when they say something dumb on it, they stop. They don't even carry on. How we got 4 people here, 5 looking, and motherfucking, where's that 5th light? Mikey, Pop, PD, O. And I informed some people, my beloved, I think she's at work. Is she at work today? And I let guys know in the fucking chat too, in our group. Come on in, hit the like, you know what I'm saying? Support. This chrysanthemum tea is delicious, y'all. I'm gonna eat the chrysanthemums too. I said, let me come on early because I gotta run out and grab a couple of things. I'm really starting to wonder about the onions, right? I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, but it seemed like most of the onions since 2022, this motherfucker, Bill Gates is just the front man. But he has his hands in genetically changing even that. What the fuck is he putting in the onions? I'm like, come on, man. Come on. This motherfucker got to go. All the motherfucking government agents, all of them got to go. Everyone, Ted Cruz, all these fake motherfuckers. They got, Corey, but they got to get the fuck up off of this motherfucker. Go out there and create all this havoc and shit. What it is, they want our land. Because they know of the resources that you don't. They know what's underneath. They want to utilize it because it's meant for you. They want to take you and they want to cut you up like Henrietta. They want to take you like the sister they created. You know, chemotherapy. Why the fuck are y'all sending your family to chemotherapy? It's that, you know, I studied medicine, became a nurse, blah, 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 right? It's a fact. Google it. Wikipedia, I don't give a fuck what you want to do. Chemotherapy, 97% of the people, they still die from cancer. Pull it up. I was going to read it, but it's at a low percentage. I was going to read that's out of the fucking CDC, you know, the the main fucking things. And why are they still using it? Remember the system that created the X-ray? It wasn't meant for that. These motherfuckers are insidious. How did cancer start? Because none of my people in my family ever had cancer until the motherfucking 80s. Listen to me. Until the fucking 80s. I told you my great-great-uncles Tanny and C knew motherfuckers over 230 fucking years old. That's right, that fictional ass Civil War. Uncles Tanny and C knew motherfuckers over 230 fucking years old. I was talking with my Uncle Gary yesterday. Remember I told y'all, we talked for an hour. He's like, yeah, man, we had motherfuckers live. Hell, there were stories about people living over 300-400. See, all this made up history these fake ass motherfuckers are made. That's why I can't converse with everybody. I just can't. And something inside me wants to destroy, honestly. And I am fighting to keep that because that's what I'm supposed to. I can't share all my dreams. My head itches behind this shit. It's funny. I don't put nothing in my hair, y'all. Head's clean. I can't tell everything, as y'all know. When I'm out there, whenever I go out, right, I wash my truck, y'all. So I'm not going to go and do it. Whenever I go out there and I'm pushing on the back of my truck to push it forward, one day I was pushing, and that's why I think my heart's got to be easy. And I heard the tires go, I was like, and I stopped. What the fuck? And I think I was pushing my truck, y'all. Because people were walking by and they stopped and they were looking. And I'm not talking about far, because it veers forward, but I don't stop. It's like I feel like I can keep going. And what I do is I actually, everything becomes black. Not a blackout. I'm just going to say this one time. Everything becomes dark. It's just black. Like what we know black don't mean dark. We know black means without blank. White is what it means. But it becomes very darkened. You took all the spectrums, it would become light, but based upon dark, right? The three, right? Red, green, and yellow, right? And that's what I saw, right? And then I heard it. And I stopped. Because I know the sound of rubber on pavement. Like, and I walked around and looked. I'm like, nigga, did I just push the fucking truck? And that's when I stopped. Then I came and I took some things, and that's when I felt weird. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Gas. I burped. Farted, burped, whatever, belched, gas, whatever, right? Felt better, and I was like, wait a minute, something's not right. That's when I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep checking my blood sugar. And then, I got my stethoscope and all that and check my blood pressure. What's the BPMs? 170/80. What is it? So it's pretty always normal range. Y'all are more powerful than you could imagine. That's where I'm going at. You are capable of more shit than you can even imagine. You better get it together. You listening? You better get it. My hairs are gonna trim. And I'm looking at my beard. I'm like, come on, dude, looking like a damn deer's tail. Anyway, y'all got to get it together, okay? All right? No, it's just brushed and combed. I have to put water in. A little bit of, what's that? Bantu conditioner. That's it. If I had all my beard in, it'd be like curly and wavy right here. If y'all ever seen my big beard, some of y'all ever seen the pictures with my beard when it's like this? Like Greek, some kind of Greek Phoenician god or something. That's what it looked like. That's what everybody says. Anywho, because I had people go, you straighten your I'm gonna put chemicals on my fucking face. Look at my mustache, people. What the fuck? Porcupine City. I mean, y'all saw when it was long and I was eating and it was going in my fucking mouth. Anyway, y'all are capable, man. And I always say, if I'm going to talk about something, I need to be able to do something, right? It's known I was a power lifter in the military and I boxed. But this is a different kind of power. I hate the word power. This is a different kind of energy. It's not like weights. It's not like I'm gonna pick up 1,000 pounds. No, that's just ignorant ass strength. You're stronger than that. That's a cap. That's a ceiling. That's a ceiling. it has a stuck point. You're more powerful than it. There's no limit. All right. But you have to delve into another psyche as far as the term is used. Damn, I wonder how many times I could drink that a day. It's been 15 years since I drank chrysanthemum, or 20 years tea. I forgot the Koreans used to make it for me. Every day I come back from the run, here, Mr. Branch, Mr. Red. And they all be sitting down having their currency. By the time I get back, the same time I run every day, by the 6th train, I fall all the way down. Everybody knew me. Oh, Red. 270, 260, 250, 240, 230 pounds. Running every day, like, I don't know how many miles it is all the way to the end, y'all. It's many miles, y'all. And I run it all the way back. And I'm talking about the guys out there handing me aloe vera water and I didn't have to bring my camel. Anyway, right? And have that chrysanthemum tea. Anyway, y'all are more powerful than you can imagine. I can't put it any other way. You are capable of things beyond whatever your thought process right now is, right? I know the background music is just right? Satisfying. I can't put it any. I mean, there is a way, but you're not ready for that. It's too subtle. It's too I need to dramatize it a little bit. Yet there is no way to dramatize it. Y'all are more powerful than you can. I'm serious. You're not allowing yourself to become who you truly are because you're allowing their blockers to block you. You are, hey, Mama Red, man, miss you, baby girl. Chopper, what's going on, beloved? Grand Elevations and Ascensions. Mikey Cox, good to have you back. Y'all just popped up. I got you, Devin DeMoore. I got you, beloved PD. Oh, it's good to have y'all in here. I was saying earlier in the last video, thanks for the donations. Rondo, and I'll read it again. But anyway, y'all need to know how powerful, it's not a want. It is a requirement. It's a needed thing, and the world don't know that they need it because they're living in their ignorance. You have to come up out of the ignorance. I don't even know how our people got so caught up in this ignorance. We know that people that look like us betrayed us. But you ain't got to tassel with that. They done set themselves in a bad place. Umar John's going to run around. He will never see this. That punk, he'll never see this. And you think I'm saying punk with emotions? I don't believe in emotions. I'm saying it because that's what he is. He's a punk. I guarantee he looks at men's butts. I guarantee it. And gray sweatpants. I guarantee it. All right? He's a punk. He's full of it. Just like Sarnetta and that little gay dude talking about he married, little think he educated, part of the sorority frats, probably one of them gold boot wearing, sagging britches with his butt hanging out monkeys. You just don't get to see that stuff. But there's enough of them gay guys I know who have told me when I was in New York, man, them frats, man, that's what they run to. Them homosexuals. My father did, I can't even tell you how many years he did in Rikers. He was part of the Van Long bank robbing, We're talking about monsters of men, y'all. Okay? I know enough people and know enough information about things that most people aren't privy to. Then there are the people here who look like us, and they're here to represent and give you enlightenment, and they're not who you think they are. They're beyond the scope because you have not removed the fog over your lens. Okay? It is obscured. So we can't go into that. Okay? But know this. If you would step into your truth and not radicalized by these black bastards who do this radicalization, you would know. No, you would know. You will know who you are. And ain't nothing nobody can say in their little world of fractive resources, okay, will be able to say to you. Now, a lot of them know I don't hate them or nothing. I have disdain for these goofies who are willing to sit there in their little fake high chairs when they ain't even high. They're like little, the ones with the kids you put at motherfucking Denny's, right? Them little wooden thing with the little shit go up in the middle so they don't fall out. That's the high chair they sitting on. You have thrones that await you. See how I broke down in readings how things are related to movies like Asgard, the band, the brother, forget his name, who plays the Guardian with the sword. Same thing with Black Shazam, no different relation. But the terms, the terminologies, nobody want to accept the reality because these fake ass Jews, how they misused us. So you want to know the relationship between the Jew and the Negro? One's the fucking lie and one's the sleep. One's the lie and one's the blind. Stupid is as stupid does. Rondo, what's up, Mike Cox? Right, Max V, got you, baby. Chop. You hear what I'm saying, though? Yeah, that's the truth. We don't know how powerful you are. Yo, powerful is, look, you know what? You know that power is a played out word, right, beloveds? When you say the earth, like the earth is infinite. And its depth, its ceiling, and its reach. We have a protective cover. Obviously, somebody's using it against. We mitigated. We came through the south. I'm Chickasaw, the Choctaw, right? Of the Coosa. We the original people that came through the southern tip, all the way up. A lot of people that were left down there, a lot of them are murdered, and a lot of them, because when I used to party in Mexico, I used to party with people darker than me. Oh, yeah. We still are down there. Don't let these fake Hollywood and all them play you out, and these motherfuckers have been locked up over in San Quentin and all these little fucking fake-ass gangs and cartel motherfuckers. Don't let them fool you. All right? I know our history. Who was the first president of fucking Mexico? California wasn't fucking Mexico, and neither was Texas. That's that bullshit. But nobody wants to hear that. When was the first time the land down there became Mexico? It's actually an island. I just want to know. I want somebody to break it down to me because I know the history very well. Who was LA founded by? What does LA mean? What does it represent? Was it founded because he returned because he was one of the children of the Caliphs? See, this is where we embark on the truth of journey, not the made-up narrative painted for these motherfucking racists and these goombas and these goofy motherfuckers who don't understand that their time here is very fucking short. Doesn't matter what they run around doing, how sick and how mindless they are. It's not about crayon colors and everything else. It's about the misappropriation, miseducation, misrepresentation. And that is their fucking downfall no matter what the fuck they do. There's enough of them wonderful brothers and sisters who know who we are, and they know who they are, and they know that we're related, but they know there's a stretch because the divide is by these sons of bitches and the motherfuckers that are put to rule and lead over them who are Sephardic, crypto, and convert, and they won't tell you in their face, but they'll push Catholic, Jew, and Muslim in front of you and be very disrespectful. That's why I have more respect for Muslim women. Listen to me. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Muslim women, man, or and the men over there, there's so many fucking goats and fucking little boys. The Muslim, the Arabic women right now, dark or pale. God damn it. Them mothers, what? Listen to me. I wouldn't mind having 10 of them with me. But Snoop got to be there first thing first. But 10 of them. Before half of these running around shaking, I got a little video I'm put up with the monkeys shaking their ass. I'm like, whoop, with these sisters today. It's funny the motherfucker. Plastic. I grew up in a time when all the pale-skinned sisters only wanted two, and they were Jewish because they were mixed. They didn't have no booties. Now today, shit. Man, listen here. Jeans splitting and splicing everywhere, going and dicing. You may know what I'm talking about, but I love my sisters. You can never take them from me because we still have too many good ones who ain't plasticized and rubberized. See, the media keep putting you an image out there, but a lot of them are Muslim. They need to come on up out that shit, and a lot of them Muslims need to come up out of that because a lot of them are Shemitic. They just don't fucking know it. Religion has dampened and fucked a lot of people up. But some of them have a better way of living. But it's not sound structure because there's many motherfuckers that pervert it. Just like here, the men. T.D. Jakes with his faggot ass self sitting up there hugged up with P. Diddy. Come on, man. You done fucked the pooch, man. Out of here. Probably done dropped the molly. Butt plug in his butt. I don't mind saying that. It is what it is. I hear enough. You can't sit there and do something and expect something else based on how you move because you get too money. Let me tell you about that, how it corrupts. Anybody know that my numbers used to grow, and because this ain't gonna be around long, I would remove the Cashapp, and I'd be like, yo, I'm buying this book. Hey, look, this is what I got a record. I'm giving this back to you. You donated like up to about $300. This is going back to you. But see, these motherfuckers know that. They know how I am. I'm that real Jew. My mama said, you always been tight with $1. You goddamn right. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody wants to listen to somebody who's really about it. When I open the bank account and have you niggas deposit money in it, nobody deposit nothing. We would have had about 20, 30 acres just somewhere in a perfect place. And you motherfuckers would have moved there because you'd have been like, I invested. And you would have been building. You probably would have had some nice little long houses and everything else and learning ceremonies and learning some shit from me. But y'all was stubborn. And some of you weren't here. And some of you didn't listen. Some of you didn't pay attention. I would say go check out Pastor Dow, what he's done. We don't have to be that religious consort, but we can live our lives as it was supposed to be. We had 2-3 years. It was 2-3 years to do this, and nobody wanted to do it. Now y'all donate helping with the books. Well, I'm paying the other half of what y'all donate for these books. I'm sorry, this shit is good right here. I'm gonna eat one of the flowers. Let me see if I can eat the damn flowers. If I can eat the flowers, man, I'm eating the flowers. Fuck that. That shit is good. Hold on. Everybody's like, you gotta have. Omar was able to talk his way into blackness with some bullshit and African American bullshit and good chat. I'm not with that. Y'all know I could talk without all the swearing. I just do it because I don't want to be. I want to be rustic. I want to have we're covered with patina. I want to be like that old lowrider, all right, that had the beautiful paint job, but got the rust coming through, but it ain't deadly. So we put the gloss on it, the patina, and so now you see me, and I'm in the fucking raw. Fuck gimmicks. You feel me now? Are you starting to get it? Besides, I'm a little different from everybody, and that's all I got to say to that. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Hold on. Is chrysanthemum. Y'all almost smelled it with a CHI knowing it was a CHY. I'm so retarded. Oh shit. No, I don't eat no seeds, nigga. Okay. Chrysanthemums are also edible and have been used for medicinal purposes. Yeah, my grandma, for thousands of years. The tea brewed from the dried flowers has a golden hue, and it sure is beautiful and tasteful. And a mild, flowery flavor similar to chamomile. Oh, I love chamomile. I'm gonna mix the two together. Flowers, leaves, and stalks can also be blanched briefly, plunged into boiling water, or eaten raw in salads. Motherfucker. Oh, that's delicious. That's raw flesh. Oh, that's fucking good, y'all. Holy shit. I never ate them before. Shut up. In New York, we used to get the raw edible plants that had flowers and endives and all that shit. But holy shit, these are good. Oh my goodness. Oh. I had to look it up because I wasn't going to just eat it because I don't know if it's bumblebee poop or fly poop or something. But it said blanch, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, right? I love all walks of life. I just have a hard time dealing with the ignorance of it. We have wonderful, beautiful sisters in California. Wonderful, beautiful sisters in Texas. Here in Phoenix. You don't even hardly hear about them because of the blues, you know, the synthetic drugs, right? Well, same thing in Washington. There's some experiment going on with the sisters there because they get to talking real retarded and crazy, like out of Ohio as well. Like it's a mental thing, like it's supposed to be we against them kind of shit, which doesn't exist. The folly of it all is any sister that believes it's them against us or us against them, they're broken. It don't mean you hate them. And the same thing with the men who around here want to persecute. When I watched that man who was abusive to his woman, and she was trying to get away, and she had her 3 or 4 kids, and she got out the car and running, and he shot her. I was grateful to find out that he got mollywopped so bad in prison, his head looked like he was Cabbage Patch. And look, any men out there doing it, you might think it's impossible. That's why some of them commit suicide. You deserve the same thing. I don't advocate violence, but you couldn't be in the cell with me. You couldn't be in the same room or dorm with me. I wouldn't see. I'm not one of those hypothetical ones that walk around and say, hey, I need to talk to you. If you saw me, you know that your time, and you would probably have to strike first, but you better believe it's a whole different thing because I throw your ass up on I throw you up on the first tier just to make an example. And it wouldn't even be talked about because I know it. Then I pull your arms out from your fucking body. I literally pull it from out you. Y'all better straighten it up. And it's some good stuff. That's what y'all need to be eating, y'all. Y'all need to be drinking and eating some, and you better get it before Gates, fake face Gates, because he's not the one behind it, start growing. We brought rose hips and come on, get your asparagus and everything else. No, you know they messed the okra up. The best thing for you diabetics and you people with gout, okra. That thing holds more pesticide than any vegetable out there, people. And what the hell are they growing okra in Mexico for when it was born in it's a Mississippian thing. And North Kakalaki, South Kakalaki, so-called Florida. That's right, okra. I'll dare somebody to challenge me on it. Don't go pulling up your little fake books in history because they done screwed that up. Okra is our shit. My grandmother, when I went to take care of her when she was 94, right? Over my Aunt Joe's house in East Orange, New Jersey, right? Baby, you still know how to make that okra, tomato, and corn? Oh, mama, I'm right on it. I went out to my little Muslim brother. He's one of us though, but he's not. Arabs are our brothers too. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. Okay, I went out to the store. Man, they had fresh ass corn. Right, they were just bringing it off the cob, putting it in. Yo, if y'all know about East Orange, you know what I'm talking about. Like Central Ave, goddamn. Like anyway, I went over there. It's a little store. It's like a real richy place, y'all. Like, okay. They had the best okra. They growing up on rooftop because with the sun, they don't want nobody spraying nothing on it. This okra was real orthogonous okra, not poison bullshit coming out of fucking Mexico, working with these worthless cracker fake Jew mother. Anyway, right? They call themselves crackers in the 1920s, so don't get upset with me, motherfuckers, in the 1800s. Yeah, that's what they call themselves, and they ain't a fucking pretty thing. Anyway, and I got the best damn plum tomatoes I had ever, man. And so, you know, I hit the fire, spilled the skin off, popped it in the cold water, removed the seeds, because you don't want to deal with your bursitis, arthritis, and all that. So you want to remove those things. Chopping, everybody watch me chop, chop, because I'm, pretty thorough with it on the big board. I got my okra, and you got to do water. You got to do the water and salt with the okra because you don't want it too slimy. Even though the slime is what you want to drink, like 4 okras cut in half in some distilled or fresh water, real fresh water, right? Let it sit for about an hour. Let slime. If you got diabetes, diabetic 2, whatever, you got gout, drink that. Do that for 5 to 6 days or 5 to 6 weeks, and then come talk to me about your diabetes and your gout. So that's why I said, like, I got heirloom red and purple and green okra downstairs. I ain't ready to grow yet. But what I'm saying is y'all need to know these things. Don't worry, I got a shirt that says I'm a real medicine man. Don't get it fucked up. I hate the word medicine, but you know what I mean. And I made that stew so quick, and everybody's like, "You gonna make that lasagna?" It's like I'm gonna hit the vegan and I'm gonna hit the regular sauce, the regular sausage beef, because that's fresh over there. The Halal brothers, like right there, you watch them do all the shit. So I went ahead, beef sauce. Come on, y'all, no pork. They ain't not doing that over there. Well, Anjo and Mama probably, but I don't think Anjo does it anymore. But anyway, I hooked up lasagna in copper. My brother, the white, because I told you he worked with Nadia. He set up the platforms and everything. Yeah, that motherfucker. My family's there, y'all. So I don't want no parts of that no more, right? So anyway, I got the big copper things with the lasagna cutter, like to make the lasagna. Talking about the best lasagna in the world. We're talking about 8-star, 9-star lasagna. I wish a motherfucker would come talking about, let me taste your lasagna. Bitch, I'm talking about with, eggplant, with the coconut flour fried, with the olive oil, like the Moroccan olive oil. What? With the fresh chopped parsley and the cilantro with the and listen, man, I hooked it up and I use goat cheese because I like goat cheese. Anyway, I heated it up, homemade tomato sauce made the day before, removing it with the salt and the sugar, get everything just right. Cane sugar, so it wasn't so sweet, but it's just appetizing, and black Hawaiian salt. You know what I'm saying? And with some sea salt flakes. And that shit, what? I was like, I couldn't take none in the rental car and put none on the plane with me because it was all gone. But that okra, corn, and tomato stew, it's a stew. We say soup, but you know what I'm saying? In a wooden bowl or cup. Shit. You dig what I'm saying? People have a hard time relegating themselves to this reality. That's why this motherfucker. Now, I think about that little stage thing with the people hitting them in the face with the pie. They were allowed to do that. I'm going to use a pie. Anyway, right? What was that, honey? And I have revived. I'm overjoyed that you and I have revived. But of course we did. We're goddamn right. It don't matter if we're here today or gone tomorrow. It doesn't matter. See, this is what we got to get beyond. We serve a purpose here and in the nether, the ether and the nether. Problem is, these motherfuckers are being held in their position. They really think that they're beyond it. And because you only see their faces, like Charles Schwab, that fake fraud motherfucker, he is just a face. He's a face, man. I wish he was with the motherfuckers when hell bop and they purpleized themselves. But anyway, right? They're shit stains. The real motherfuckers you don't even see. That's why a lot of our people need to go incognito. There's enough without cell phones and TVs and all that shit. I can't say no more than that, because then it starts. It's like being reprobate or repetitive, and they'll be looking for them. They don't want to do that. But anyway, we need you motherfuckers, and we need them to know that that you know that you're more powerful than you could fucking imagine. So this motherfucker wants to poison all the food. And you got a world full of dumb gips who can't gather and get it together who you are. Well, that's their fucking problem. You dig what I'm saying? That's their fucking problem. Get swallowed. Yeah, fucking idiots, man. And then they want to check your temperature. Take that. Don't let them put that thing to your head. Nah, motherfucker. Here, give me the thermometer. Well, fuck that. Don't put that fucking laser, that EMF, directly trying to fuck up my pineal gland and my front circle. No, hell no. These things have been weaponized, and they make you believe it's for medicine and practical use. Hey, baby. Oh, man, you just hit me when they got all the 5 or 6G up around you. It's bad enough. You molecularly, you got to raise your frequencies. I'm going to put a video up and let y'all have a look at it and share it with people. Stop being stubborn, y'all. Share the stuff with people. If you got some people who actually listen to you and stuff, say, hey, look, man, check this brother out. Come and have a seat. It's nothing but love. It's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? He talk a little stuff. He can get a little he can get a little trifling every once in a while. But like I said, when I say I'm worse than Charles White, I'm not playing. I'm not here to make a bag, though. There's a difference. All right? Ain't no, even though nigga nation for him means something, if you know his acronym, I'm not gonna sit there. I'm gonna call him motherfucker a nigga, but I ain't know. You see what I'm saying? What I'm attempting to do is get you to go beyond that paradigm, because this is important. If you want to stay affixed where you at, then that's your choice. Everybody has a choice, but there's a place that you need to go. Because see, some people get caught up in a capitulation of their own ideology, and they don't know how to listen to the other messengers, because everybody's not here to do the same thing. And some of us are older than time itself. And that's what people have, get complacent, because they believe that they become. And see, that's an ego. When you think you become the voice of reason, that's when you actually become unsound. You know, I've had brothers reach out to me and try to tell me I don't agree. I don't give a fuck about what you agree or disagree with. And I've said this numerous times. Y'all know this. I'm not here for your agreement, motherfuckers. See, this is where our brothers make a mistake, living in their world, obtuse. I don't give a fuck about what your disagreement or agreement is. I'm not a believer. You either fucking know or you don't. I've been doing this for a long fucking time. And I'm not faking a long time. I'm not saying it because I've been doing it for the last 5 or 10 years. Most people say, let's say 5 or 7. I know, I've been doing this. I've been getting my ass whooped for saying these things. Not all these things, but a lot of things. Even as I was learning things. I used to go in the cafeteria and be like, what are y'all serving this here for? Why y'all serving this nasty pizza when you can go to Papa Tony's? And they sit up all night making the dough all fresh with 3 ingredients. Now you get pizza, right? And it's got a goddamn Scrabble goddamn chips of information. This is not to benefit people. This is to keep people stuck in the world they created. You see what I'm saying? I know that's right. And you know, hey, Ronald, yeah, thanks for the donation. And who else? Somebody else hit me yesterday. I said it on the last video, but the monkeys took over. I saw it stop, and you got this little goofy motherfucker that was looking at me. Stupid motherfucker. They be cracking me up. Let me pull it up. Okay. I want to say it. Yeah, Elysian Cooper, Beloved, and Randy and Ganja. Come on. Appreciate it, y'all. They both hit us with a 10-10, right? So appreciate it. We're still a little ways off, and I told you the book I added. I'm not going to keep expressing every fucking books I added, but you know which book I added, goddamn it. And that's a good one. And I read it yesterday, so go back and watch the video if you haven't. Now, I appreciate y'all, man. We're going to get off of here. I'm going to go outside. I got to run to the store and the post office to pick up some liquid cat and some distilled water for my humidifier because it ran out. And we're going to come back, and I'm going to read a little bit of Custodians and Civilization 1, but then later I want to read that a little early today. So a couple of readings. Then we're going to go right back into the Gods of Eden. And don't worry about the Negro Project and White Cargo. Everything has its time. You need to pay attention to what's going on. I keep telling you, you're more powerful than anything. You must circumvent and come to a relationship, but we're going to read everything that we've been reading, but as time permits. Don't worry, we'll get into the mathers and the woman and, you know, all that. The thing is, right now, I need y'all to be focused. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all need to, hey, Wanda Robinson, what's up, beloved? Y'all need to be focused. Y'all are more powerful than you can even imagine. And I'm not saying that it's scripted or because other people. I'm telling you what's a fact. You raise your frequency, your vibration, whatever you want to call it, your algorithm. Raise your algorithm, raise it, and you can increase it phenomenally and phonetically. Sue heard me. Sue heard me, right? Like, no, tell him. She called me and I was like, yeah, I was listening. I told her, and she's like, listen, y'all. Listen, this is nothing new to me. But how I broach upon it is, I told you 5 years ago I accepted who I was. Before that, and that was poison. Somewhere down the road, because I started looking at things different. My body, I started moving different. Hell, I fell off a roof and got up and walked away. And my service dog looked at me like, what the fuck? And all the people and neighbors were like, I had to flip because I didn't want to land on a pole. I didn't want to be Vlad impelled. And I flipped and landed beside it, but I hit the edge of the goddamn park bench table that's on the back of the patio. It's a patio. And I hit the ground, and I was like, God damn it. Pretty high up because the house. I got up. I had a bruise on my back. I just went and put 3 bags of ice, got in the tub, set in that bitch like this. I didn't even go, ooh, ooh, ooh. I just got in that bitch, said, God damn. I had a bruise on my back. And I had back surgery already, right? No broken ribs, no nothing. I waited 2 weeks before I even got checked. I said, I know I'm all right. I still went back up on the roof. I had to finish doing roofing. Y'all don't get it. I could have jumped, but I was clipped by one of them goddamn funk ports coming out because something ain't right with the houses over here on the red. They got so many damn PVC pipes and shit coming up out the motherfuckers. I'm like, it's only 3 bedrooms. What the hell is all these pipes coming up through this motherfucker? Trying to put shingles down. And it flipped. My ass looked like some cartoon goddamn character. You know, the gymnastic shit. I turned my head and my body turned so I wouldn't land on that pole because I could see that real quick. Oh, shit. I was trying to avoid it. I avoided it, but I turned the other way. And I hit the side of that table, man. I hit the fucking ground. I was like, whoo, shit. I'm looking at the heavy bag. I want to punch it, but I'm like, let's go inside, get some ice. And my servant Charisma sitting there. She was just watching the whole time. I was like, I'm not going to go up under you, motherfucker. We went inside. I got 2-3 big bags of ice that I had. Popped them bitches in the tub. Cold water. Nobody was there. Just niggas back door. Mexican boy with his Navajo wife and the kids. And I sat in that bitch till every bit of ice melted. And I did that about, I ain't say shit to her. I ain't give a fuck. I was ready to, I was like, shit, I'm about to go to Texas or something for a little while. Whoo, child. You hear me? Yeah, I do roofing, big screens, doors, patios, built dog houses, the whole fucking shebang. Told you how many dogs I rescued out there. I built chicken coops. Y'all, most women don't want a real motherfucking man. I'm not saying all men ain't real, but see, a lot of them are kind of fucking synthetic now. All right? But they can overcome that. You dig what I'm saying? Still a lot of good men out here. A whole lot. More than you can imagine. It's a lot of them, man, they just don't know. All right? And you got to be careful when you tell them that they're really good and powerful. Because some of them will go to their head and they'll come controlling because they lack control. They have to be re-nurtured. You know, what was that? I woke up and went to YouTube to see he doing a live. I was like, all right, knuckle, you crazy. Excuse my misspelled. Oh, you ain't got to worry about that. That's what everybody's having that issue right now. I was like, I know he did. Red been ringing. Yep. Wanda, good to see you. Beautiful. So that's what. Thanks for the donations. Yeah, appreciate it. Fuck yeah. It's good to see all y'all here. Anybody else I miss? Did I miss anybody? Mama, it's good to see you, Mama. I got you. I'm just want to make sure I holler everybody out, you know. Though around neighborhood, love my mom, brother. Yes. East on, yeah. Yo, 7 grams. What's up, beloved? Just saw you, bro. I was like, I had to go back. You know what I'm saying? Catherine Irvin. That's the sister. Yes, that's right. That the motherfucker. Well, every time I hear a motherfucker talking about California, part of Mexico, shut the fuck up. That bullshit. And then in Texas, they wanted to go all the way down. But they had an agreement, so they couldn't. Texas ain't belong to no motherfucking Mexico. Stop that bullshit ass fucking lie. I'm so tired of this motherfucking world and these dumb motherfuckers don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Oh, okay. We got everybody else. I'm so tired of hey, I'm baby girl. What's up, beloved? But I appreciate everybody coming in. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and run and do what I got to do so we can come back. And I just want to read a little bit, like I said, Civilization 1 and the Custodians. I was enthralled by it because I did sit up and read a little more last night. I didn't read as much as I would like to because I was still like, you know what I mean? I really don't want to go out here with these motherfuckers because I know there's a whole lot of jabbed up motherfuckers. Then you got the motherfuckers that came across the border and a lot of them ain't jabbed because they know that soon a whole lot of folk going to be dropping dead and they're going to have to clean that shit up. They're being trained. They got the hazmat suits. Why you think all them tanks and stuff been moved around? They getting the training. You think I'm joking? While y'all sitting there in your little places, your little home on your church, on your porch, all comfortable, with your little chihuahuas or whatever the fuck, Bill Massive or whatever the fuck, running around, going into your fridge, feeling everything's good, wait until those kinetic weapons start falling and they blow out and suck the air in, and it ain't even the bomb or the shrapnel to kill you, but your internals get switched around. You think I'm playing? What if that motherfucker was building a bomb and they went there because in their ignorance they didn't know it, and he just set himself off? He says, oh, we can't have him come in here. CIA gave me ammonium nitrate. I got to make these bombs. Oh shit, somebody must have found out, got wind. There's still good guys out there, and blew himself up. What if that's the case? What if he was actually experimenting with some shit and he was to inform people because he was one of the good guys? And the bad guys went there to make an arrest, to grab him. You never know how things are really playing out. But I'm telling you, you're very fucking powerful. Okay? Very. And Original Lone Wolf, if y'all ain't following my brother Original Lone Wolf, he's showing you how to do your thing with your goddamn birth certificate and stuff. I shared the goddamn video. Y'all better be subscribed to his channel and stop playing yourselves. And there's people on here who got channels too. Check everybody out. Be responsible, be respectful, and show the love for everybody, all right? And I'll see y'all in a couple hours.